So parents have a big role in growing. तो अगर वो जो parent है उनके वो ideal नहीं बनते, ideal and ideal both, तो बच्चा जो है कहीं पे misguide हो सकता है.
Hello, everybody. I'm Seema Choria, and I welcome you all to Great Principles. I bring to you today another iconic figure from the world of Indian academia. Teachers and educators play a significant role in our lives. It is rightly said that after our parents, they are instrumental in shaping our lives, not only with the subjects they teach, the wisdom they impart. A pioneering educator and the first Indian woman to become a teacher, Ms. Savitri Bai Phule, said that sit idle no more, go get education. To us Indian women who merely are home wakers without a voice, today we, the educated lot, owe her our gratitude that we are here talking about reforming education. Our guest principal, Ms. Madhulika Kapil, principal at Prestige Public School, Shiveni, Pune, and founder member of Shastri Group of Institutes and Prestige Public School, hails from a family of teachers. She is joining us to share her ideologies and vision as an educator who has given more than 25 years to the world of education. With great immense joy and great prestige, we welcome Ms. Madhulika Bhatnagar. Please welcome to Great Principles, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Seema. First of all, I would like to thank Great Principles platform, where I'm getting this opportunity to share my views, share my journey, which definitely was full of many learning experiences. And I would love to share all that. But thanks a lot for allowing me to share my things on this platform.
Thank you, ma'am. You know, our viewers are definitely going to benefit a lot learning from your experiences and your journey. So, in order to reach our message to the masses, we would keep this interview in the blend of the both languages, that is Hindi and English.
Okay, no issues.
So, beginning with ma'am, as we see that you are hailing from the family of educators and they inspired you to be one. So, it purely suggests that in your childhood, even आप भी एक बहुत अच्छे student रहे होंगे. So, I would like to ask you, ma'am, here कि please take us back to your childhood days. हमें कुछ आपके पुराने दिनों में से कुछ ऐसा बताइए कि कैसे आप motivate हुए teacher बनने के लिए.
It is such a nice feeling that when you are taken back to your childhood memories. I think the seeds of leadership are sown somewhere for everyone in the childhood. Same happened with me, nothing special, because both my parents belong to education field. My father was a professor and mother was a principal. So a woman of principles. So I had seen, and many things I learned from her. And it was meeting people, discussing very important and even unimportant things at home, and day-to-day issues, day-to-day problems. And my mother was very much open for social work, and the house was always open, the main door was always open for the people to come and discuss various issues. Apart from being a principal, she made a point that if somebody is having some personal problem, she would sit leaving all the work at one side, and उनके साथ बैठकर वो बात करते थे, उनकी जो problems हैं वो सुनते थे. And at psychological grounds, she would try give beautiful suggestions. I was very young, very small at that time, and never thought that I will do something in this line, in this area. But I was always listening to the things. That listening is very important at this stage, because for lifetime the child keeps those things in mind, and whenever the right time comes, things click by default on the mindset, right? And it helps a lot in taking decisions. And my father was a professor, and a lot of things he did for me. When I go back to those times, I find out that he would give me bundle of books, story books, comics. Starting from comics, he would give me many things to just go through. आप इनको पढ़ो, अगर आपको अच्छा लगता है तो मैं और ला कर दूंगा. तो छोटे छोटे कॉमिक्स या स्टोरी बुक्स उन्होंने मुझे दिए. and I was the youngest in the family. और मैं उनको बहुत like while even eating food, I would sit and read out all those things. Slowly, it became a passion. I don't know where I got an inclination to read Agatha Christie, James Headley Chase. And, with age, my father changed the trend of books. It was always offered to me by him. So reading habit, first I took from them. Then learning through various activities which my mother was involved into, because she got to work in a very remote area as a principal. So she developed the school in such a way, and I was involved with her, that people used to give her big huge respect. I would see all that she did a lot for the village folks, and उनके प्रॉब्लम सुनते थे, उनके प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते थे. एक बहुत सुंदर स्कूल बनाया उन्होंने. आई थिंक आज भी वहां पे उनके कुछ फोटोग्राफ्स होने चाहिए आफ्टर सो मेनी years also, because people used to come and touch her feet. I learned many skills from her. I would say she mastered how to bring people out of their troubles. So it was a magic hand. And when I grew up, I just thought from my mindset started changing when I was in pre-university stage, because I did my 11th 12th together. My father opted this for me. I don't know why, what was the reason. And he said that no, you will do it. I said, Papa, it will become very difficult, ये बहुत मुश्किल होगा मेरे लिए. He said, no, आप कर लोगे. हमें परसेंटेज से कोई मतलब नहीं है, बट हम क्या चाहते हैं कि आप 1 year में वो 11th 12th का सिलेबस आप कंप्लीट करो. You won't believe, Seema, that it was a year full of enjoyment. I just entered college. Pre-university is a college process, and I got some 15 classmates. Only 15 students were there, and it was a different atmosphere. I learned a lot from there, and my learning in my childhood started applying from there itself. I started reading more. I was a library bug, and used to win a lot of prizes, and my total thought process changed. So this was a journey from a simple childhood where a child learned various things from parents, started applying in college life. And when my principal in pre-university, one fine day, she asked me, Madhulika, आप बड़े होके क्या बनेंगे? It was a just get together. I say, ma'am, I would become a professor. I said, without giving a thought, like what I will do and for what line of action I will take, which subject I will master into. I just said that. She said, very good, because your papa is like that. I said, yes. So my stream of teaching was then and there decided. So one thing was very clear. Of course, this stage of getting principalship came later on, but again, it was a journey of professorship or lecturership, full of a number of experiences, Seema.
So definitely, ma'am, आज आपकी जर्नी से ये बात क्लियर है कि जो हमारा चाइल्डहुड है उसका बहुत ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट होता है हम बड़े होके एज एन अडल्ट क्या चाहते हैं. एंड टू ऑल माय पेरेंट्स आउट देयर, आप जो भी चाहते हैं कि आपके बच्चे बने, तो उसके लिए यू जस्ट नीड टू बी अ रोल मॉडल. डू एंड दे ऑब्जर्व, यू आर देयर रोल मॉडल. बच्चे बहुत ज्यादा ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, जो हम करते हैं वो उसको रेप्लिकेट करते हैं. सो वो अनकॉन्शियसली होते ही रहता है, धीरे धीरे बिल्ड होते रहता है. हम ट्राई करते हैं कि मुझे मेरे बच्चे को ये भी बनाना है, वो भी बनाना है, बट अल्टीमेटली they are observant and we need to set an example. So this is what we have learned from ma'am's journey also, as her parents aspired her to be a teacher today, and today she is the one. Her father inspired her to read a lot, and reading has definitely helped her in her profession. So going ahead, ma'am, I would also like to ask you now that abhi aapne 26 into years, 26, 29 years into education you are now, and we also came to know that you were like a gold block in the jeweler's hands of your family, and they had designed you into a beautiful ornament today, and you adorn in the field of learning. So what are the most intriguing changes in education sector that you have witnessed in the past quarter of a century?
It has been, I think, wonderful changes I have seen, and it's not. It's all full of positivity. I will I will definitely admit that times were not bad when I was a child, when I was a student. But nowadays children in school, they are getting a lot of privileges, lot of attention, lot of working minds on them. And previously in our time it was not such. We just had teachers and we just had educators to give us education, whether you have understood or not, hardly it was a matter of concern. But anyhow, with our own tricks, with our, constantly pestering teachers that please explain it once again or do it, how good you are at pestering, that mattered most. And nowadays many changes, I find out that education has become more positive. Education is full of giving children variety of ideas, that there is only not engineering, not only architecture, or not only medical line for you, but you can just pick one of your hobby and take it to the level of going for a profession, that I will say. And say third very important thing is one psychologist at any stage has entered in every school, which was not present then. And that psychologist or the workshops conducted by this person has enabled children to open up, to speak up, to be better communicator, to be better sharing of their ideas with the family, with friends, with everywhere, and cleaning up the junk in the mind. So all these things have changed. And even pressure on their backside, textbook pressure, notebook pressure, it has reduced a lot. And critical thinking has taken up a lead role nowadays. Previously also it was there, but it depended on child to child, how and your interest. But now by default it comes, and right from standard one we start working on those things where the child can be sharpened into, या बच्चे को हम convert कर सकते हैं कि बच्चा जो है वो अपने ब्रेन के हर पार्ट का प्रॉपर इस्तेमाल करे, लाइक ही शुड और शी शुड बी डेवलपिंग द इमोशनल स्किल्स ऑल्सो। एंड बच्चा जो है हर तरह से ग्रूम करे, उसकी कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट बहुत स्ट्रांग बने, इवन उसके हैंड एंड आई, हैंड एंड माइंड कोऑर्डिनेशन बहुत सुंदर हो। ये सारे चेंजेस अब वर्कआउट ज्यादा बेटर हो रहे हैं, आई वुड सजेस्ट।
राइट मैम, वेरी राइटली सेड। जब हम लोग स्कूल्स में थे तो हमको पता था कि क्या है, डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर, लॉयर, आर्किटेक्चर, यही है। बट टुडे यू नो देयर इज एंटायर न्यू डिफरेंट स्ट्रीम्स ऑफ सो मेनी करियर ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल फॉर द यूथ। सो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि हम सब अपनी स्किल्स के ऊपर ज्यादा वर्क करें।
Yeah, even now I am thinking कि हमारे टाइम पे यार इतने सारे ओपनिंग्स क्यों नहीं थे, मतलब like it's a fresh air coming from all directions, and I'm so happy that education has entered such a sector which is wide open. Students can opt for anything.
And yeah, and you know, today, any age group, I'm seeing like, you know, even 80-year-old lady has a huge fan following on Instagram. So this is the change that we are crazily seeing, you know, that at any age, if you have the skill, you can break the norms and set yourself whenever you want to. So what is important is that we teach our children to hone their skills, to get better and to grab the opportunities that are, you know, in front of them. Yeah. So that is what is necessary. And yes, we all are looking forward to a greater picture coming in, as NEP has emphasized a lot on skill education, and as even as you were talking about the marks and all, our Pradhan Mantri Mr. Narendra Modi ji has also emphasized to the parents that please don't teach mark sheet as something called prestige sheet.
I just agree to this thing. My parents, I want to come back to that point again, never asked me how much marks I got. Yeah. Never bothered what I got. Till 10th standard, it was a trend that I will just get good marks, not very good marks. Things changed in pre-university. I was a topper and topper and topper everywhere. And it was a right thing at the right time. What you can say is the vision of my present management also, that we should click the right thing at the right time. It means that we should not, start troubling a child when these are childhood days. नहीं, आपको तो बड़े होके डॉक्टर बनना है, तो अभी से ही आपको इतनी सारी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, पढ़ना पड़ेगा। तो this is something wrong. Let the child grow up in a natural, normal environment, and जब वो टाइम आएगा तब वो बच्चे को वो क्लिक हो जाता है। अगर आप सही डायरेक्शंस दे रहे हो तो वो क्लिक होता है।
एब्सोल्युटली मैम, और आजकल की जनरेशन तो ऐसी है, अगर आप उनको कोई भी चीज के ऊपर ज्यादा एम्फेसाइज करोगे यही करना है, तो वो बिल्कुल नहीं करेंगे.
बिल्कुल
That's
बिल्कुल.
what is seeing them. They also want their space today. You know, there is so much of these things going on.
Right.
Anyways, that is altogether a different discussion topic. And yes, here we would like to just mention to our parents कि parents please मार्क्स की चिंता मत करिए. मार्कशीट आपके बच्चे की सक्सेस नहीं डिफाइन करने वाली है.
बिल्कुल.
डिफाइन जो करने वाला है वो आपका सपोर्ट है, उसकी लर्निंग्स है जो उसको स्कूल से मिलने वाली है, आपकी अपने आप से मिलने वाली है. सो गोइंग अहेड मैम, you are a founder member of two educational institutes in Pune, Shastri Group of Institute and Prestige Public School. Before they were set up, you worked as a lecturer. So tell us why you felt the need to establish schools.
Right. It was not that I felt the need to establish schools, but right when I was having even my kids, I found that some good schools should have been, done in the city, and it should have all those things which are missing in my kids' school. Right. Like in my childhood, I had a very, ideal type of school, which had a number of informal activities, and we would be always busy in conducting one thing, doing another thing, the project methods, going for an interview, doing some of the other tasks. So we were busy in. When I found that here still children are missing many things, I thought in my mind, never shared at that time because I was not aware of my future, and that if one such school has to be there, it should work on some particular ideology that what the child learns most, what the child inside of a child can be, brought out. The skills are always present in everybody. Like Swami Vivekananda said, no, that perfection is always there in each and every individual. The only thing is that you have to bring it out, you have to take it out by different styles, by different instincts, by different ways. So if we can take it out, nothing like that. तो वो चीज आनी बहुत जरूरी होती है. तो जब मुझे ये टीचिंग करते करते जब मुझे कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स को पढ़ाने का मौका मिला, तो 11th-12th को पढ़ाया मैंने, सीनियर कॉलेज को पढ़ाया, एंड इवन इंजीनियर्स को भी पढ़ाया मैंने, MBA स्टूडेंट्स को पढ़ाया. So this was my area, my field. And English, of course, English was the subject and communication skills was second subject. तो इन subjects को पढ़ाते टाइम मैंने एक चीज नोट की कि जो students हैं, they are having basic faults, basic issues are there. One most important issue is the communication. They are not that good in communicating with everyone, with each other. They are either using mother tongue or they are hesitant to speak up. That is one thing. Now when they have to enter their professional life, of course the mastery in a particular good language or a foreign language has to be there. So that thing I realized over there. And students, some of the students were facing some inner conflicts, like they were confused what to do because father or mother wants that they should pick up a particular type of profession. They have taken science stream, but they find out they are good in arts. So there was a confusion, conflict going on. Various things I found in those days because I was not very particular about teaching my subject, but I was good in doing all other things with the students, like discussing something every day on priority, what latest topic can be discussed, like because I wanted to just change their approach, their outlook. एंड उनका कम्युनिकेशन सुधारना मेरा पहला काम था, क्योंकि मैं एक इंग्लिश टीचर थी. तो मैंने उनको डेली बेस पे एक एक टॉपिक देना शुरू किया. मैंने सोचा कि ये काम एक लेसन खत्म होने से भी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. लेसन खत्म करेंगे हम, बट एक पर्टिकुलर टास्क हमारा डेली होगा. तो उसमें मैं कॉमन डिस्कशन टॉपिक्स लेती थी. माय इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक्स वर लाइक, वन टॉपिक वाज हाउ टू चेंज द टायर्स ऑफ फ्लैट टायर्स ऑफ अ 4-wheeler ऑन द स्लोप. नाउ ये जो टॉपिक है कॉन्वर्सेशनल है, या आप किसी को एक्सप्लेन करना चाहते हो, लेकिन ये जो कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको ये इंग्लिश में भी ट्रांसलेट करने में थोड़ा तकलीफ होती है. So we would discuss it. Second topic, something more interesting was to plan a resort, to plan a holiday for a particular resort and how you will book your tickets for that. So that was second, and planning a trip with friends to, either Goa. It was all according to what they wanted. Topics were of their choice, but discussions were done in the class. सो मैंने ये टॉपिक्स ऐसे लिए कि जो बच्चों को इंटरेस्ट क्रिएट कर रहे थे। एक लैंग्वेज टीचर ही ये प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व कर सकती है, और मैंने वो प्रायोरिटी पे जितना मेरे से पॉसिबल हुआ, मैंने उन 8-9 सालों में वो करने की कोशिश की। And when I joined Shastri Group in 2001, ये Shastri Group पुणे में start हुआ। अंशुल शर्मा सर, he is the founder chairman, and उन्होंने start किया, तो मैंने तभी से join किया उनको। And somehow I started liking his ideology, his philosophy, and his way of work. Many things I learned, and slowly I started making some policies regarding children, students, कि बच्चे किस तरह से how we have to start up their classes, in what way, in what order we have to go about it, उनकी difficulties क्या हैं, उनको कैसे solve करना है। तो शायद वो मेरा interest जो था वो आगे आता गया। सर ने 2003 में सोचा कि एक स्कूल में स्टार्ट करना चाहता हूँ, एंड ही रिक्वेस्टेड मी कि अगर आप ये हमारे लिए हमारे साथ स्टार्ट करेंगे तो आई टुक इट एज अ चैलेंज। ऑफ कोर्स देयर वर मेनी थिंग्स in the background which had worked on me already, and I found ki very soon I am able to take it over it never came as a new challenge to me, as if it had been destined, as if I was made for this, as if I was ready for more learning experiences. It was like as if I am a very good communicator, बहुत अच्छे से मैं पेरेंट्स से बात कर सकती हूँ। ये सारी चीजें धीरे धीरे सामने आती गई, और पेरेंट्स और मेरा एक कनेक्शन बनता गया, और ये स्कूल धीरे धीरे स्टार्ट हो गया। और उस स्कूल में हमने जो पॉलिसीज या जो भी हमने एक्टिविटीज रखी, ऑफ कोर्स जो मैंने सोची, और जो मैनेजमेंट ने बहुत ही विलिंगली यस कहा, और मुझे ऑलवेज दे हैव एनकरेज्ड मी टू टेक इट अप, तो मैं अप्लाई करती गई, और ये अच्छा स्कूल बनता गया, because that area needed a very good school, and sir has understood that thing, so I could do that.
So very agree to you. बहुत बार सिटीज में बहुत सारे स्कूल्स होते हैं, लेकिन हर किसी को वो एक्सेस नहीं होता है।
True.
It could be, the fees could be the reason, their distance could be the reason. There are many reasons, behind it. कभी पेरेंट्स उतना दूर बच्चों को भेजना नहीं चाहते हैं, या फिर कम्यूट करना रोज के लिए प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है। So there are a lot of things, and when every person thinks like that each school need to have all those factors which develop a child holistically, then only the real schooling is happening. So that is what is required. And ma'am, you very rightly said how you brought out the importance of communication. Even as a student, if you're a good communicator, you automatically perform academically also well, because you're able to express yourself. Communication is not only about talking; it is also about expressing yourself on paper. That is also needed there. And even when you grow up in your business, when you're able to communicate your thoughts with your leaders or with your subordinates, then only they can execute it well.
True.
In which field you go, yes, communication is the key. And so, ma'am rightly said, to all my viewers, build up this much needed skill. It will help you in every walk of life. So going ahead, ma'am, as you said, that the teaching is closer to social work, and your vision is to influence positive and progressive change in society. So what type of formal and informal schooling is advisable to achieve a truly progressive society?
If we talk about formal, informal, and even the third one is non-formal. So these lines of education system, I would say all three are very important. And the only like formal education is something which relates to school, a building where some disciplinary codes are there, where SOPs are followed, where children have good teachers, where a timetable is made, where attendance is taken, students wear a uniform. All these things are formal schooling. Discipline वहीं से सीखते हैं बच्चे। और अगर हम बच्चों को ये चीज नहीं देते, तो they lose the basic learning of the life. Their personality is not shaped. So for making a good personality, आपको एक अच्छा स्कूल या एक स्कूल में एनरोल करना बच्चे के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। Now the thing is कि आप किस तरह का स्कूल चूज कर सकते हैं उसके लिए, जहाँ पे फॉर्मल स्कूलिंग के साथ इनफॉर्मल एंड नॉन फॉर्मल एजुकेशन का एक एसिमिलेशन है, मिक्सचर है थोड़ा सा. सो इनफॉर्मल एजुकेशन इज टाइप ऑफ एक्टिविटीज विच आर रिलेटेड टू लाइफ स्किल डेवलपमेंट. ओके, लाइफ स्किल के लाइफ स्किल लर्निंग प्रोग्राम्स जो होते हैं, जैसे बच्चों को कुछ डे टू डे बेस के ऊपर कुछ चीजें इंटरेक्ट करने के लिए बाहर भेजना. जैसे हम अपने बच्चों को फील्ड ट्रिप्स के लिए भेजते थे, कहाँ पे, इट वाज लाइक सेंडिंग देम टू बैंक्स. We used to take appointments and we ask 5 or 6 of our one group will go to bank and वहां पे जाके उनकी प्रोसीडिंग्स को नोट डाउन करेगा, किसी एक पर्सन से मिलेगा बाद में और उनसे वो उन सारी चीजों के आंसर्स लेने की कोशिश करेगा. Then second group will go to a post office to get awareness कि पोस्ट ऑफिस में क्या क्या चीजें होती हैं, कैसे काम होता है, पोस्टेज कैसे जाती है, and what steps are there. And third, it can be to sending the children to a restaurant and finding out it is entirely different concept, entirely different ideas, but it will tell children when completing your schooling and even college, the world outside which is waiting for you is full of what. That question mark should not remain a question mark. And if you just go in a restaurant for spending some time eating out with your friend, doesn't give you any bunch of knowledge. It's only when you go on the back side and find out कि कितना cleanliness है उनका kitchen के अंदर, या फिर वो बनाने के क्या methods हैं, या फिर एक रेस्टोरेंट में क्या ऐसी चीज है जो वो फेमस हो गया, कोई सी का इंटरव्यू हो सकता है. तो ये सारी चीजें होती हैं लाइफ स्किल्स, और ये होनी बच्चे में या किसी भी स्कूल के लिए ये चीजें रखना या प्रोवाइड करवाना थोड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट मुझे लगता है. And third thing is non-formal. Non-formal education is again, it can be given at any age. It can be starting at my age also. Like if some hobby is left, I will just go and join, and it may give me pleasure. It may give me, imbibe me some good information which I could not get, and maybe some diploma course, maybe some a particular degree. So non-formal education is full of making projects. सो ये जो दोनों चीजें हैं, ये फॉर्मल एजुकेशन के साथ में अगर हैंड इन हैंड जा सकती हैं तो नथिंग लाइक दैट, बिकॉज ये बच्चों का ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट दोनों फिक्स करते हैं. अभी आप अगर बोलेंगे तो हमने हमारे स्कूल में मैंने बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स ऐसे शुरू किए थे जिसमें ये सब कुछ तो था ही, इंटरव्यूज एंड ऑल दैट. इसके साथ हम बच्चों को ट्रेनिंग्स देते थे, like getting involved in a particular program, like staying for one night in the campus to celebrate campfire, to have an overnight with teachers, with principal, with friends, entirely different experience. And sharing was very good. And उस रात में हम लोग बहुत सारे dances, बहुत सारे programs बच्चों के ही तैयार किए हुए रहते थे. Nobody would interrupt. They would be anchors, they would be celebrating, they would be doing, and we would just enjoy. So it was going on. And इसके साथ हम self help day celebrate करते थे, जिसमें बच्चे जो है cooking करते थे स्कूल के अंदर, and they would eat together, they would share things together. So ये सारी जो चीजें होती है ना बच्चों में, informal education, not only going out meeting people, but in house also, in school also, get involved in apart from studies, some other different type of activities which can enhance their learning experiences. बहुत जरूरी है ये.
Absolutely, ma'am. I think ma'am has given us a vision of an ideal school, which should be a blend of a formal and informal education both, because that is what is something prepares an individual to step in and fit in the society, to be a better citizen, to be a better human, to lead life by example. So the practice of sending the children to different locations and let them explore it themselves, that is something very different and very unique, which must be followed by all the schools, I suppose, because this is the experiences that they record in your memory forever when you experience that.
Very true, very
how
true.
many times I read, I will forget, but let me experience that once, and that becomes the part of me. So I think this practice is very wonderful practice which needs to be adopted by many schools out there. So going ahead, ma'am, this brings to me to the section which is called awards and recognition. So managing an educational institute is an achievement in itself, no doubt about it. And currently you wear 2 hats. That also means that you have additional responsibility. So how do you prioritize your time as parent, as an educator, and a member of management?
Quite tough. It's interesting but tough, I would say, Seema, because as a parent, I know it's not an easy job. I have two kids now; they are both settled. But when I thought of starting up my career, I had a satisfaction that for 8 years I had nicely helped them in their upbringing. 8 years I did not do anything. I was just a housewife. And when my daughter was enrolled here in a school in standard one, and my son in junior KG, that time tough time started actually. And I found that it's very tough running around, and sometimes they are not well. Sometimes I have to leave something, take half days, go for doctor, or all these things working women they have to face. So same came to me as well. It never stops whether the kids are small or grown up. When my daughter was in college, she was doing engineering. I got a phone call at my college, requesting, just telling me, Mama, I am feeling really bad to tell you that tomorrow definitely मेरा एग्जाम है, लेकिन उस एग्जाम के लिए मैं तैयार नहीं हूँ. इट वॉज अ सेमेस्टर एग्जाम था वो. मैंने बोला बेटा क्या हो गया आपको? कहती नहीं, मुझे डिप्रेशन आ रहा है थोड़ा सा. And I had to just rush off to my home. I requested for a half day, and I just asked when reaching, Sakshi, what happened? She said, मम्मा नहीं, ऐसा लग रहा है मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी. मैंने कहा आप करोगे, मैं रात भर आप ही के साथ बैठी हूँ इधर. तो this is something like motherhood, nothing else. उस टाइम पे आपको प्रायोरिटी देनी ही है बच्चे को, और यही, क्योंकि आप बच्चों के लिए ही तो कर रहे हो सब कुछ. यू आर डूइंग फॉर स्कूल चिल्ड्रन, यू आर डूइंग फॉर योर ओन चिल्ड्रन, एवरीथिंग. चिल्ड्रन इफ दे आर इन द फोकस, तो आपको बिलीव नहीं होगा, मेरी बेटी ने उसमें डिस्टिंक्शन लाया. तो द थिंग इज कि ओनली द गुडविल ऑफ अ पेरेंट इज अटैच्ड टू दैट. And I can say that as an educator, limitless work and no time consideration in the mind that आपको 5 बजे जाना है या 6 बजे चले जाना है, ऐसा ध्यान में नहीं रखना. अगर आप स्कूल के लिए या आप लोगों के लिए काम कर रहे हो, अगर कोई पेरेंट आपसे स्पेशली, बिकॉज 1-to-1 पेरेंट आई वुड मीट. जब भी हमारे स्कूल में पेरेंट्स मीटिंग के अलावा पेरेंट्स मेरे से आते थे तो डायरेक्टली मेरे से ही मिलते थे. तो उनसे 1-to-1 मिलने के लिए मैं इतना टाइम और इतना उनको सुनने के लिए तैयार रहती थी, और वो उसके ऊपर काफी ध्यान भी लेते थे. जो वट एवर आई एम गोइंग टू टेल देम, they would listen definitely, and they would try to act upon that whatever advice I would give them, या क्या करना है उनको. So I think to some extent, I will not say I have done a lot of things for the betterment of education, but मैं जितना मेरे area के parents को guide कर सकती थी, because it's still not a very developed area, लेकिन पेरेंट्स को उसमें मेरी जितनी गाइडेंस, मेरी जितनी सपोर्ट या हेल्प चाहिए थी, टाइम टू टाइम आई हैव ट्राइड टू प्रोवाइड. बहुत सारे वर्कशॉप्स रखे पेरेंट्स के लिए. Not only I took the workshop, but many outside faculties I appointed and requested them to please come and take some workshop for my parents. बहुत सारे arrangements किए. And जहाँ तक मैनेजमेंट का सवाल है, मैनेजमेंट के साथ डेफिनेटली एक अच्छा कनेक्शन बन जाता है. इट्स अ फैमिली. मैनेजमेंट becomes a second family to you. And priority is always looking for the whatever prospectus they have decided, whatever landmark, whatever benchmarks they have thought of, उन तक पहुंचना आपकी एक moral duty बन जाती है as a principal. And if somehow it is same what you were also thinking, तो nothing like that. तो आपकी similarities हो जाती हैं कि आपकी thought process एक जैसी है. तो मेरी मैनेजमेंट के साथ अंशु शर्मा सर एंड एडमिन डायरेक्टर मिस्टर ओम शर्मा, उन लोगों के साथ इतने अच्छे से हम लोग एक दूसरे को समझ गए हैं कि यस, जो हम प्रोग्राम करना चाहते हैं वो हम हैंड इन हैंड वी आर एबल टू डू इट. सो आई एम एबल टू बैलेंस इट एनी वे, एंड आई एम एंजॉइंग माई करियर, माई लाइफ प्रेजेंटली. So thanks to them also, I take this opportunity to say, and learning experiences, of course, till date I am always open कि जितना मुझे सीखने को मिलेगा और आगे इसको बांटने को मिलेगा, it will definitely be helpful for developing and providing.
think, ma'am, when you were talking about how we women, at times we juggle around family and home, work. But yes, we are multitasking and we are very good at it. ये quality शायद females में inbound होती है, हम बहुत dedicated.
That's true, सीमा. I would like to tell you here कि मैं मेरे जो teachers हैं, हमारी टीम बहुत strong हो चुकी है और नए टीचर भी इसमें ज्वाइन करते हैं. ये इसमें से कुछ टीचर ऐसे हैं जो 10-15 लोग जो राइट सेकेंड ईयर से मेरे को ज्वाइन कर गए. टिल डेट 15-20 साल हो गए हैं उन्हें मेरे साथ. 15 साल के ऊपर तो हर एक को हो चुका है. सो इट्स अ गुड टीम बॉन्डिंग. एंड उनको सबको मैं यही बात बताती हूँ कि इट्स अ लेडीज women आर अष्टभुजा. Like you praise goddess Durga and all that. You all are like that because you are running around, you are managing many things. So keep ready your on those grounds that you will have to run around, you have to rear up kids, and you should be good in your health. That's it.
I think, ma'am, yes, कि we women have this quality and at times क्या होता है कि बहुत सारी हमारी ऐसी females भी हैं जो अपनी ये quality देख ही नहीं पाते हैं. हम अपने आप को खुद ही बंद कर लेते हैं कि नहीं मैं वीक हूँ, मेरे से सब मैनेज नहीं होगा. हम खुद के बाउंड्रीज सेट कर देते हैं. तो टू ऑल द ब्यूटीफुल लवली स्ट्रॉन्ग women out there, you are blessed with all the qualities. It's all that, the moment you get added responsibility, the more strength you have to push
Very
forward. So recognize your strength, go ahead. As ma'am rightly said, when women work and when they do anything, they do miracles. So yes, and yeah, even the management plays a very vital role, and it is very important for a team to have a common vision which should align with the vision of the management, and then only you can enjoy your work. As ma'am has here paid a tribute to her management, that how they support her and how they handhold her in every aspect. So that is what is required today. So on this wonderful note, we have reached to the very interesting segment of the show, which is called rapid fire round.
Okay.
You have to answer in one word or maximum a sentence.
Okay.
So here goes the first question. What instills peace in you?
Hard work, whatever I have done.
All right. Feminism or humanism?
Very tough. Feminism.
All right. Who is your favorite actor?
Many, actually. From recent times, I will say Karthik Aaryan.
All right. Indian heritage to you is dash.
Indian heritage in what sense? Like
what? How do you take it? To you, what it is?
It's full of diversity. It's full of yes. You said one sentence or one word.
All right. So Indian heritage to you is diversity.
Yeah.
What is your mood spoiler?
If something is pending.
Awesome. The last question. What is your leisure time activity?
I have 2-3 things. One is just listening to music, or just read out some good things. Not maybe a book, but some good quotes, some good words said by some gurus or something. So just that is.
So wonderful, ma'am. It was really great to know you in this segment. Moving ahead to our next question. Name one educationist leader who motivates you to be a better leader every day.
Very difficult question, because I think it's very difficult to pick out one educationist and one leader who I would say. I think if Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, wonderful educationist, wonderful person, and second Mr. Swami Vivekanand, just now previously also I said the things, the ideologies, somehow they match with each other. The only thing is if Dr. Kalam was for a scientific growth, mathematical growth of a child, and whereas character building, whereas making a meaningful life for a child, where setting up goals, all these things were very common in both these educationists. I would say that Swami Vivekanand and even Dr. Kalam, they favored that the environment should be very favorable for the growth of a child, because it's the environment which can either make or mar your future. Those children who I find out a little bit disturbed nowadays, I will just think about meeting the parents first of all, and just check out ki how much balanced they are, what is their thought process, whether they are together, whether they are living separate, what is the reason why the child is not able to mix up with the friends, do the current activities nicely, अंडरस्टैंड द टीचर वेल. सो इन सब चीजों के पीछे जो होता है वो बच्चे का एनवायरनमेंट बहुत मैटर करता है. तो मुझे स्वामी विवेकानंद एंड डॉक्टर कलाम का जो ये थॉट प्रोसेस था एज एन एजुकेशनिस्ट, क्योंकि दोनों ने ही स्कूल एजुकेशन पे फोर्स किया, दोनों ने ही बोला कि स्ट्रॉन्ग कैरेक्टर होना चाहिए. थर्ड, उन्होंने जो बोला कि आपका फियरलेस होना बहुत जरूरी है. सो फियरलेस इन द सेंस कि आज आप देखेंगे कि बहुत सारे बच्चे अपने आप को कन्वे नहीं कर पाते. बहुत सारे बच्चे जो डरते रहते हैं कि क्लास में मैं खड़ा होकर ये क्वेश्चन क्यों पूछूं, मैंने कुछ गलत पूछ दिया तो एवरीबडी विल लाफ एट मी. सो दीज हेजिटेशंस आर देयर इन आवर स्मॉल किड्स, एंड ये सारी चीजें स्मॉल लेवल पे हैं. फियर जो है ये बहुत आगे तक जाता है. फियर कई बार हमें गलत कन्वर्जन दे जाता है बड़ा होते होते. सो ये फियर को बचपन में खत्म करना बहुत जरूरी है. तो मैं इन आइडियोलॉजीज पे, इन जो लीडर्स हैं उसके ऊपर वर्क करना, उसके ऊपर अटेंशन देना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट समझती हूँ. और बच्चों को फियरलेस बनाना, बट फियरलेस टू व्हाट लेवल, कि कहीं अपनी लाइफ का रिस्क ना लें, कि क्या आप सोच रहे हो उसके प्रोस कॉन्स क्या हैं. सो फियरलेस विद द माइंड, उनको ग्रो करना, डेवलप करना इज इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड इट्स द टास्क ऑफ अ टीचर एज वेल एज द पेरेंट्स. सो ये चीज के ऊपर हमें काम करना होता है.
Right, ma'am. Both the leaders mentioned by you, Swami Vivekanand and Abdul Kalam, they both were visionary leaders, and all their teachings and philosophies are applicable in whichever time you look. You know, you look back to the early days, that is applicable, and even today and in future, it would be applicable, because that is what is required from education, from parents. Right. So this brings to me to the last question of the show, ma'am. You know, there is one trait which always keeps you going, and that is to be a lifelong learner. You know, one always needs to have this quest to learn more and more. So, ma'am, here I would like to ask you, how do teachers and school leaders know the current reforms in education? And how can parents create an atmosphere that is conducive to learning at home?
These are two different things. One was, first was,
how can teachers and school leaders know the current reforms in education?
Yeah, so the first one, answer to this is the updation in the education system, whatever things are going on. सबसे पहले तो स्कूल लीडर्स के काम है वहां पे. स्कूल लीडर हैज टू कीप हिमसेल्फ और हरसेल्फ अपडेटेड through various policies which are coming. National education policy is one such of this type, and leaders की reading बहुत strong होनी चाहिए, understanding, and then conveying of that message to the masses, to the people in the school, like teachers and all, to what extent we have to go about it, and the practicability of that sharing of that knowledge is very important. So second word you said about the parents, I think the parents can be a little bit planned when it comes to their child, because anyhow it's the parent, the child looks as a first teacher to them. So the first teacher is mother or father or both of them. तो अगर वो जो parent है उनके वो ideal नहीं बनते, ideal and ideal both, तो बच्चा जो है कहीं पे मिसगाइड हो सकता है. तो मेरे पेरेंट्स को मेरी यही सजेशंस रहते हैं कि प्लीज आप ऐसा कुछ एटमॉस्फेयर क्रिएट किया करिए कि आपको अपने बच्चे के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करने मिले. अगर आप दोनों जॉब करते हैं तो आपको ये आपकी मॉरल ड्यूटी बन जाती है कि 2 days in a week, like Saturday, Sunday, you can keep separate specially for your children, and you can keep some games ready at your home. I remember I can just bring back my childhood over here कि हमारे घर में एक बड़ा हॉल होता था जिसमें हम लोग कैरम बोर्ड, चेस एंड लूडोस, बहुत सारे गेम्स रखते थे अलग अलग टेबल्स के ऊपर. क्योंकि इट वाज अ लिटिल बिट बिग फैमिली। तो हम वहां पे आउटसाइडर्स भी आते थे, फ्रेंड्स आते थे, बड़े भाई बहनों के फ्रेंड्स आते थे, एंड इवन आई वाज द स्मॉलेस्ट प्रेजेंट ओवर देयर, वी वुड प्ले, आई वुड लिसन टू देयर टॉक्स। सो ये सारी टॉक्स इनडायरेक्टली एंड गेम्स जो शेयर करते थे हम लोग, ये बच्चों को रिक्रिएट करती हैं, रिक्रिएशन देती हैं, जेल होने का मौका देती हैं। तो आज जब न्यूक्लियर फैमिलीज हो गई हैं बहुत सारी, तो ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट थोड़ा इजी नहीं होता लेना। तो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट, अगर पेरेंट्स जो हैं घर पे बच्चों के साथ कुछ गेम्स शेड्यूल कर पाते हैं अपना टाइम निकाल के, जस्ट टेक इट एज नॉट अ कंपल्शन बट एज द पार्ट ऑफ देयर रिक्रिएशन। And instead of watching TV most of the time, parents should make it fix कि TV का टाइम जो है वो इतने से इतने बजे तक ही होगा. They should fix up 1 hour, max 2 hours, but it should cater to a proper program. ये सारी गाइडेंस हमारे पेरेंट्स को हम लोग जब भी वर्कशॉप्स या प्रोग्राम्स करते हैं हम लोग देते रहते हैं कि आप अपना टाइम जो है बच्चे के साथ ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्पेंड करो, उसकी चीजें सुनो, उसके साथ बैठ के आप प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाओ। तो अभी एक अच्छी चीज जो हुई है सीमा, अभी कोविड के टाइम पे, कि पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों के साथ ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करने लगे हैं, और हम लोग ऑनलाइन क्लासेस तो रेगुलर रह रही हैं हमारी। लेकिन मैंने जो चीज एक नोटिस की है, मैंने तारीफ भी की है पेरेंट्स की, कि आप लोग जो बच्चे के साथ अब जो टाइम स्पेंड कर रहे हो, जो भी हम टास्क दे रहे हैं, होमवर्क कर रहा है बच्चा, कोई प्रोजेक्ट बना रहा है, कोई चीज प्रेजेंटेशन रेडी कर रहा है, जो आप ये टाइम दे रहे हो, नथिंग लाइक दैट, it is life time, although it is bad to that they have to stay at home confined in their houses, but it's given you a blessing in disguise opportunity, and आप इस टाइम को बहुत अच्छे से आप स्पेंड कर रहे हो, ये बहुत देर में रियलाइज होगा, और इसका इम्पैक्ट अच्छा ही जाएगा बच्चों के ऊपर एंड आपके ऊपर। सो
कोविड ने इमोशनल थोड़ा सा रोल प्ले किया है बच्चों के माइंड्स पे भी। दे आर नॉट गेटिंग टू गो आउट, नॉट गेटिंग टू मीट फ्रेंड्स, देयर स्कूल, देयर टीचर्स, बट यस इट हैज ब्रॉट देम मोर क्लोजर टू देयर पेरेंट्स। दे आर स्पेंडिंग मोर टाइम टुगेदर और बहुत समझने का चांस मिलता है। बहुत सारे गेम्स खेलते हैं, स्पेशली जब हम गेम्स खेलते हैं तो बच्चे का दूसरा साइड हमारे सामने आता है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
उनको पढ़ाते हैं तो हम उनके टीचर बने और उनके ऊपर एक प्रेशर है कि यार मम्मा बैठी है, ये फिनिश करना पड़ेगा। बट व्हेन दे आर प्लेइंग, दे कम अप विद देयर ओन प्रैंक्स, दे ब्रिंग अप their own strategy in the game, and we play Ludo together every time, and I see my daughter how she challenges me. You see,
yeah,
I'm going to beat you, so that is something even I cherish. So
right,
I agree with you, ma'am. This time is very much needed.
very much, right.
So thank you so much, ma'am. It was so wonderful to have you to discuss so many aspects on parenting, on schooling, on how to be a role model, what is to be the formal education setup and informal education setup. Such wonderful insights you have given us, and it was totally an enlightening session with you. So thank you so much. It was really, really wonderful to have you here.
Thank you so much, Seema, and you're wonderful. Wonderfully, you have taken up this session with me. I think your questions were wonderfully put up, and even it's a good learning experience for me. I enjoyed thoroughly, and it was truly a remarkable thing. Many things you have even still quoted, which I shall look up to. And thank you so much for giving me this platform to share my things, share my memories, share my ideas, even ideologies. Thank you very much.